Hey, what's up guys, I'm Lan here. Welcome back to a new video on my channel. So in this video I'm going to talk about iOS 15.2 update on my iPhone 12. So as you can see, this is an iPhone 12 and yesterday night I have received iOS 15.2 update on my iPhone 12. So as you can see from the screenshot, it came in about 886.2 MB on my iPhone 12. So no matter if you're having iPhone 6s, starting from iPhone 6s to iPhone 13, if you're having an iOS 15 supported iPhone, then definitely you are going to see this update. That's iOS 15.2. So regarding the size, it could vary, but it should be around 800 to 900 odd megabytes. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the new features. What are the new features been added with iOS 15.2 and what are the bug fixes? We are going to talk about that. So make sure you watch this video till the end. So with that being said, let's get right into the video. But before that, if you're new here and happen to enjoy this kind of videos on my channel, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and also consider subscribing to the channel, because this gives me a lot of motivation to make more such kind of videos for you guys. Now with that being said, let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so the first things first, let me go to the settings and let me go to the general and about section. So as you can see, if I tap on the software version, it says the iOS version is 15.2 and the new build number is 19C56. So now if I come down a little bit, we have a new modem firmware with iPhone 12 at least. So it's 2.23.02. Now yesterday before updating, I had taken a screenshot. Let me see whether I can find that. As you can see, before updating, the build number was 19B81 with iOS version 15.1.1, or for mostly for the iPhones it would be iOS 15.1. Now as you can see, the modem firmware on my iPhone 12 was 2.11.04 and now it has been updated to 2.23.02. So that should resolve a lot of network issues, because previously I have mentioned that with iOS 15.1.1 update I have been facing a lot of network issues. To be very precise, switching between 4G and 3G in India at least, sometimes your data connection would be active, in certain parts of the city where I live, the data connection seems not to be working anymore. Then what you have to do, you have to actually turn on the airplane mode and again, leave it for some time and then again turn it back off in order to, get the networks back onto your device properly working. So that's what I had to do. So probably this new modem firmware update on iPhone 12 probably would resolve the existing network issues and the data connection issues. Now talking about if you are using a stable series of updates on your iPhone, then definitely this update is something that you are going to see. Obviously, for that you have to go to the settings general and click on this software update. Now if your phone is connected to Wi-Fi, then definitely you would be able to see that. If you're still not able to see that, click on this automatic updates, make sure you turn this back off and then back on, then you should be able to see the update. Alright, so let me have a look at the screenshot. As you can see, with iOS 15.2, it clearly says that it adds Apple Music voice plan, which you can select, and other updates and bug fixes as well. We'll talk about all this in the later part of the video, but first let's have a look at this music applications. Although I don't use personally Apple Music that much, I prefer other music streaming applications like Spotify, but let's have a look. So once you open, you're going to be seeing this banner, which actually is a new thing. It says play anything with Siri, only rupees 49 per month. So if you're in India, then it's gonna be in INR, that's Indian rupees. So actually this voice plan of your Apple Music, if you want your Siri to gives you a playlist, if you want to control your Apple Music through voice, you can activate this. So this is one of the most important feature with iOS 15.2. if you have updated your device with iOS 15.2, then you can actually subscribe to this voice plans of Apple Music, which you have to pay additionally 49 rupees per month. It starts with that and then you can go above and beyond that, and then you can enjoy the benefits of Apple Voice Music. So that's new with Apple Music. Although there are a couple of other things with the playlist. Now you can search your playlist and there's this voice option through which you can search any song within your playlist. So that's new. Now talking about one more new change is if you go to the settings and if you click on this privacy option. So if I click on this privacy and if I scroll down, there is this app privacy report. So if I click on this app privacy report, as you can see, I'm doing this first things first, initially on my iPhone 12. So you can see that it gives you this kind of pop-up. If you click on turn on privacy report, and it will take probably 1 week or at least 2 to 3 days to populate the information what are the application actually uses your different sensors like networks and camera and microphone. So these things are being populated in the app privacy report. So these things take some time to populate. So in my follow-up review I will definitely show you how the applications are being categorized within app privacy report. So this is one of the most important feature with iOS 15.2. And also apart from that, there is this legacy contact. So if you click on this, your name, and then if you click on this passwords and security. So once you click on this password and security, if you scroll down a little bit, you will see an option which says legacy contact. So it says a legacy contact is someone you trust to have access the data in your account after your death. So maybe you can add one of your family members or closed one, maybe friends or family who would be able to kind of access and download the data in case you have immature death. So you can basically add your legacy contact, and this is how you can set up your legacy contact. So this was not available with initial release of iOS 15, which is now available with iOS 15.2. I'm not going to do it right now, but if you want, this feature is now available with iOS 15.2. Now there are many other features as well. Let me talk about the one. If you click on Find My, so there are different updates with Find My application. Now your phone could be found if your phone is been on reserve mode at least till 5 hours. Your phone could be tracked. So those options are available. Apart from that, also there are little bit changes here and there, and everybody was expecting some new wallpapers with iOS 15.2 at least, but sadly if I click on the stills, as you can see, all old wallpapers and no new wallpapers have been added with iOS 15.2, sadly. Now let's talk about the battery life. So if I click on the battery life, and then firstly let me go to the battery health section. As you can see, the maximum capacity or the health capacity is 100%. So it is expected because I have been using this device only for now 3 to 4 months, so that's expected, and it supports peak performance capability obviously. Now if I go back to the battery, as you can see, this is how the graph shows, and for last 24 hours this is how the graph looks like. Now as you can see, I charged my iPhone, it was around 6 to 7 p.m. yesterday, and after that the battery gradually decreased. Now if I click on the last 10 days, as you can see, this is how the battery graph looks like. The screen on time is 6 hours 3 minutes, and the average screen on time is 1 hour 40 minutes, and these are the applications that I have been using. So I would say, so to say, iOS 15.1 and 15.1.1 was okay in terms of battery life. I did not personally face that much of issues with battery, but I know many people who were complaining about the battery life a lot with iOS 15.1 and 15.1.1. So hopefully this iOS 15.2 brings an improvement with the existing battery life, and overall improvement with iOS 15.2 should be noticeable. So let me know in the comment section if you have already updated to iOS 15.2 or not. So then again, this was a quick video showing and talking about iOS 15.2. I hope you liked the video. Let me know in the comment section whether you have already updated to iOS 15.2 or if you're still yet to update to iOS 15.2. Definitely I would suggest, if you are on iOS 15 and you are on stable series of updates, my recommendation would be go ahead and update, because not only this update only brings you new features, this update also includes some of the security bug fixes which Apple don't mostly mention, but it is included with this iOS 15.2 as well. So from security perspective, from new features perspective, from overall improvements and general improvement and performance wise, you should be definitely updating your iPhone to iOS 15.2. So then again, I hope you like this video. If this video was a little bit long, I'm sorry for that, but I had to cover actually mostly all the important features that comes new with iOS 15.2. I know there are a few pointers that I've missed out, but then again, stay tuned to my channel in my follow-up review of iOS 15.2, which I'll be doing in this week. So I'll talk about more new features as I discover them, and also about the battery life. So then again, till then, stay safe and take care, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.